Hi everybody, David here. It's about 7:30 in the morning and it's bloody freezing outside. I'm frozen stiff. Anyway, I thought after watching Big Banana the other day, he did a video that went, well, let's say it went wrong, and he swore a lot. Well, as you know, I never swear, but I'm going to do a grain to glass video today for a change, and I'm going to show you how smoothly it can go. There'll be no hiccups like poor old Big Banana had. However, I must say that I think his beer will be first class. He's a top brewer and he's a man I admire a lot. However, I want to show you today just a smooth grain to glass. So what we're brewing? Well, a guy called Captain Wentworth had my house built about the early 1880s, we reckon, and he owned a big castle near me, and I thought I'd try and replicate a beer in his honour. They said he was quite a nice guy, the people that knew him. He had this house built for my great-great-grandfather. So we're going to make a Captain Wentworth strong ale today. An ale that would get round to India, around the Cape of Cape Town there, and wouldn't go rotten in the barrels and heavily hop it. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and replicate. I have done a bit of research in 19th century beers. I've got a book, and they use mainly pale malts and caramel to darken it and sweeten it, and I don't know, stuff like that. Mine's a bit more modern because I've got a few more malts. In fact, I'll show you it if I can hold it up. I think there's nearly 7 kilo of grain in there. Can you see it? Yeah, that bit of white stuff on top's a bit of gypsum. Right, I'll tell you what I've got in it. I don't need to go through weights or anything. I've got Marisotta. I had some pale malt left, faucets. So I just emptied sack. So there's nearly 6 kilos, just short of 6 kilos of low colour Marisotta. I've got some crystal. I don't think they'd ever had that in 19th century, but I've got 400 gram of crystal, EBC 150. I've got a bit of torrefied wheat in there, only 300 gram I think. I've got some torrefied maize, I call it flake corn, 250 gram. And I think roast barley I've got in. That's to darken it and give it a bit of smokiness and a bit of roastiness. And I've got, I think, 80 gram. That'll darken it a bit as well. I'm going to mash. Well, it's at 48 at the minute. In fact, I'll get you off stand. Let me just show you. I'll get you off stand. In fact, I'll hang on a minute. I'm back. Yeah, it's at 48. I'm mashing at 65 degrees. I want high fermentability in this one. So yeah, that's on. Soon be mashing in. Right, now I'm highly organised today. As you know, I'm a very highly organised guy. I'm going to heavily hop this with 2 hops, Fuggles. See that? F for Fuggles. Take note, Big Banana. And these Kent Goldings. Yeah. At the top, 20 gram look. Same with the Fuggles, 20 gram. And 60M is 60-minute edition. And I've decided to go 60-minute edition. Then the weight, these are all the same, these are all Fuggles. And that side's all these Kent Goldings, equal amounts. These are all 10s now, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 grams. So there's only first drop that's 20. That's at 50 minutes, that's at 40 minutes, that's at 30, that's at 20, that's at 10, and that's at 0 minutes flame out. So why am I doing it like that? Well, I once saw somebody put hops in every 5 minutes. I thought, I wonder why he's doing that. Still don't know. But anyway, I've decided to get the bitterness, and we're looking at what, 48, something like that, bitterness units. I thought I'd add them every 10 minutes, so you're getting fresh hops every 10 minutes in. I'm trying to get a bit more flavour in it, but whether that works or not, I don't know. Also, to boost the ABV up, I've got 200 grams of dextrose sugar. I've got my Protaflock in somewhere. 10 minutes, look, yeah, highly organised. I've got yeast nutrient. I think I'll go with Nottingham yeast. So, yeah, I'll cheer up now and crack on. Oh, I've got my sparge, look. Yeah, I think we've got, oh, volume is 13 litres of sparge water. Got my jug ready. I haven't put switch down. I've only to turn it on at back now. And then it'll light up. It's set to 75. What else? Oh, it's going in this fermenter today. I've had fluid in it, but it's got water in it now. Got to empty that. So that's it. I'll mash in and I'll get to you throughout the day. Just show you how a brew day goes. Oh, and by the way, Big Banana, I had 24 litres in there. Yeah, and guess how I did it? This, because he got his wrong, didn't he? Well, this has been carefully measured to 10. So I filled that to 10, poured it in. Filled it to 10, poured it in. And then I put 4 separate jugs of 1 litre, look, there. So I know there's 24, well, I put 24.1, but I probably put 24.2, but you've got to be organised. Anyway, I've spoken long enough. You've probably switched off by now, so you might as well go back to bed, make some toast or coffee, that sort of thing, while I carry on. Well, that was a nice, smooth and very quick mashing. Oh, it's dropped to 62. What I'm going to do is just turn temperature up a bit to get it back up to 65. If I put it up to 67 or 8, this will put more power on, so I'll do that now. But apart from that, yeah, it's looking good. We'll mash for an hour, and I'll get back to you in a while or two, maybe. Well, probably end it mashing, we'll see. Well, we're at 100 degrees, just about boiling. I've got my malt pipe dripping, so there'll be another half litre going in 10 minutes or so. So, here we are, organised with the hops. 60 minutes, East Kent Goldings, 20 grams, in you go, little baby. Yep, that's empty to one side. Buggles. 60 minutes, 20 grams, in you go. And that's done with. And look at this, we'll now pull the 50-minute edition forward. Hey, talk about organisation. So that's on its way. Oh, I've got to set the timer. So I'll get back to you. I've got to set that timer. I always forget something. Well, that's it, all finished now. Turned it off. Just got to clean this, sanitize that, and then chill it down and get it into that. But this is what you need to do on a brew day. Get your brother to bring you some award-winning pork pies. Oh, bloody hellfire. Where are these from, Chris? Jump.
Turners at Jump.
Turners, look at that. Still warm, full of gravy. Sorry about this, tip vegans. Full of gravy, that. Still warm. Alright, dripping all over my envelope gravy. Anyway, let's get back to brew day. No, we'll eat pie first. Right, that's brew day over, and we're on what? 1062, bang on the numbers. I think that's what Brewfather said. Looks like 1062 to me. And I've got the colour I wanted.
20.9 now, that.
Yeah, and we've got 25 litres in there. I haven't put yeast in yet, but I've been rather busy eating pork pies. So cleaning process begins. Right, happy with that. 1062 looks about right to me. Let's hope for a 6% beer. You know, I'd say that were closer to 65, Chris, because I can see it's 64. So it's going through at 65, not 66. Oh, 1065 with 3 points over. Oh, that'll suit me. We should be on to a decent strength beer now. Well, here it is, the finished product. Just over 4 weeks in the keg. I think I had a few bottles. It's darker than what I thought it would be. It's not quite crystal clear, but this is the start of the keg. So I expect another week or two, as I have a few more, it'll get clearer. But it is clear, I can see it. Spilling it on my knee there. Let's have a smell. Oh yes, nice malty smell. Not as strong as I thought it would be. It finished at 6.7% ABV. And it was 52 IBUs according to the Brewfather calculator. So it is going to have some bitterness to it. Now I have tried one or two, and I can tell you this. It's a strong beer, it's not a session beer, but I want it to replicate a strong 19th century bitter or ale. And I called it Captain Wentworth Strong Ale, because he had my house built. He was a famous Victorian round here. So I think well, I don't know whether he drank beer or not, but it's in his honour anyway. Yes. You get a bit of aroma from it, from a hedgerow, a bit of grass, a bit of bramble. Yeah, let's just dig in. It's a nice head. As I say, I think it's a bit darker than I thought it would be, but it had some roast and barley, and that was to sort of try and bring out the smokiness of the malt that they would have had at the time, because I think they smoked the malts when they were drying them. With well, it'd be wood, wouldn't it? And it'd get smoke on it. So that roasted barley, I think, has just brought it out a bit. Let's dive in. Oh bloody hell, that's a beautiful drink. It's not a session beer. 2 pints of that and I'll be ready for bed. It's not over bitter. You get, yes, you roof of your mouth and your back of your throat, you've got a lingering bitterness, but it's not too powerful. It's acceptable for 52 IBUs, but I'm getting that sweet aroma and the sweetness of the East Kents and the Fuggles. If you remember, I put, every 10 minutes I put fresh East Kent Goldings and Fuggles in, 60, 50, 40, 30, etc., right down to 0. And I think it's brought out, it's added bitterness obviously, but it's brought out the freshness and the flavour of the hops. And that's what I want it to replicate. Oh yeah. There's a slight sweetness now. It's very, very pleasant. And it's a heavy beer. I would imagine that's the type of bitter or ale that the people in India or people in the army would drink in a hot country, and I'll tell you what, that would send them to sleep in that climate. But it'd have to be like this to get round on a ship in battles, wouldn't it? I don't think there'd be a Suez Canal then. I can't remember when it was built, was it 1890s? I'm not sure, somebody will correct me. But it'd have to go round Cape Town, around South Africa and up the Indian Ocean to India. And that's the sort of beer I was trying to replicate. And I think I've done a decent job. Oh yeah. Lovely sweetness. Lovely hedgerow. Grass. Brambles. Just a hint of fruits. That is a lovely beer. I think that would be very similar. They probably had even stronger beers than that, 7%. But 6.7 is not a bad go, is it? So anyway, what more can I say? Thanks for listening and watching. All you want now, I reckon, is to sit, after you've had a few pints of normal strength beer, is to sit with one of these on a dark night with a nice log fire and watching on TV an old Victorian type movie. Something like Hound of the Baskervilles, you know, that 1939 version with Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. And Nigel Bruce, that's him. I think it'd be great, that. What do you think, buddy? He's just not interested, is he? I'm sure you like Basil Rathbone in that film, Hound of Baskervilles. Well, he doesn't seem to do. We'll have to see. Thanks for listening and watching anyway. And all the best. I just love this film, Hound of Baskervilles. Well, watch it, buddy. Go on. Watch it. I love it, me. Oh, it's a lovely film. Great, authentic, atmospheric. I think Buddy enjoys it too. Do you like this film? It's his favourite film.